So anyway, as you guys know today, OJ Simpson was in court for the first time. You know what I'm saying? They gave him parole. He did 9 years. Just good, man. Like, what is y'all opinions about that? I think it's a good thing. They of course they was giving him a hard time, you know what I'm saying, asking him some stupid questions. But I honestly, for the first time, got a chance, you know what I mean, to learn more about the situation. I guess, he brought some fake security guards in there when he was trying to get his stuff back. And I guess they wasn't real security guards, but they acted like they was real security guards. And they pointed a gun at some of the people in his face and wasn't supposed to do that. So obviously OJ Simpson got the name, and he's the one who did the time for the situation because obviously he didn't put no gun on nobody. So, but this is one of them situations where, you know what I'm saying, you got a bad reputation. It's going to follow you, you know what I'm saying? So that's what it pretty much was. He had a real bad reputation. Obviously from 95, that case with Nicole Brown Simpson, the murder that people said he should have did that. So, you got to move differently when you already get in the system. Your name's in the system. So obviously I'm sure he learned his lesson, definitely. Obviously the question is now, is he going to get in trouble again? And all we could say is, OJ, please don't, you know what I'm saying? Please don't get in trouble again. If they let you out, that one dude was warning them in there, like, that if you get out on parole instead of finishing your sentence, that if you do anything slight, such as go to another town you're not supposed to be in, or, you drinking too much or something like that, you can get arrested again and all that. He said he was aware that he had 4 kids. He just wants to get back to his kids. He expressed that. You know what I'm saying? He spent 9 years in there. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. It was live everywhere, I guess. I had a chance to see it on TV myself. So a lot of y'all probably seen it. If you have, I guess, leave your comments on that issue. That was the breaking news of the day. It almost kind of reminded me when I was in elementary school or whatever I was in. I seen the breaking news when he was driving a Bronco. But hopefully OJ, man, can just take a turn for the right direction. It sounds like he can. He said all the right things in courtroom, so I'm not surprised they gave him parole. He said all the right things. You know what I mean? So I guess, but when you being a commentator for, what was he, on NBC, you know what I'm saying, being a commentator for the NFL for the many years, communication comes well. He did that well. So I guess people's private life and their public life just sometimes be night and day different. You know what I'm saying? So he just needs to keep his nose clean. But shout out to OJ, man. Congratulations on that. It's good for our community. You know what I'm saying? So fortunately for this radio show, we have internal music courtesy of our company. You know what I'm saying? We have a lot of talented in-house staff members. You know what I'm saying? So obviously, if you hear a beat you like, click the link. You can go lease it, you know what I'm saying, for $75. Come in here, you know what I'm saying? We can start spending. Plus, if you got some music you want us to hear, just check it out. Just click the link. This is for the independent artists. We do not need the regular labels right now. You see what we're doing? We're right here in Atlanta, you know what I'm saying? So this is the place to be, you know what I'm saying? Right here next to Epic Records, you know what I'm saying? Right across. I'm sure you're going to see people driving, pulling up, whatever. Like I said, I'm going to go to a break because I'm going to transition to another topic and see if there's something else that's breaking news for y'all before we get into the sports. Y'all know we're going to be doing sports. Oh, yeah. Shout out to the Atlanta Rappers, you know what I'm saying? That is the ABA team, you know what I'm saying? Obviously, things are going well, you know what I'm saying? Getting a lot of sponsorships already, you know what I'm saying? We open to more sponsorships and partners, you know what I'm saying? Schedule just came out today. I'm going to go ahead and announce to y'all the first game. I just got it. Like, I literally just got the email of my schedule. So we're going to be playing our first game here in Atlanta against the Southwest Warriors on October 2nd at 7 o'clock at Epster Gym in Decatur, Georgia. You know what I'm saying? So you will see me out there, you know what I'm saying, lacing up the sneaks once again. Enjoy the beach. Let me know what you think about everything. Let me know what you think about OJ. Let me know what y'all want to talk about. Share this if you want to call in. Share the video first. If you share the video, you'll be able to call in. Ladies and gentlemen, I am back. Sorry to keep you waiting. But I am back. Let me play some of this music again in the background. You know what I'm saying? If you happen to be live, go ahead and share this post. You know what I mean? Go ahead and do that. Like I said, what's going on, Miss Meadows? The schedule did come out today. And for y'all, let me just turn this down a little bit. If you guys see Kimberly Meadows, she is the owner of the Magic City Surge from Alabama, Birmingham. We will be playing them this year. That's going to be one of the most exciting games of the year. We played them twice, one time at their place, one time at our place at Clayton State University. So we look forward to that. They're a really good team. You know what I'm saying? We're going to entertain y'all a lot. So we're going to be promoting that game. And if you're an independent artist and you want to perform, you know what I'm saying, go ahead, click the link get your performance slot, because it's going to be a lot of people in the gym that day. You want to get your music heard, show what you could do. That's going to be the night to do it. You know what I'm saying? The schedule will be out probably tomorrow on the website. You can see the website right here. So like I said, and speaking of independent artists, that's actually what the topic is right now. It's about how we're going to be working with y'all on the independent artists. This is a radio station. And a lot of y'all who've been on Facebook Live, y'all already know that they're going to block any music that you put on that you don't have license. You know what I'm saying? So you really can't play the radio, YouTube, and all that. Spotify, XM, you just got to have independent music, your own music. And fortunately, I can probably say that that's what we have here. You know what I'm saying? We have a lot of that. And if you want to actually add your music into our playlist, you know what I'm saying, and get into our spin cycle, I would say just click the link, inbox us. You know what I'm saying? Me and my business partner, Trey, Mr. CEO Clutch, which, you know what I'm saying, you can find him on comments all through my page. You probably seen him. So basically, that's all we're going to be playing. You know what I'm saying? And then, too, we're going to be interviewing. You can come right here, have an interview right here in the city. We got Epic Records right next door to us. You know what I'm saying? So this really, you can't beat it. You know what I'm saying? Working with us, obviously, you come here, perform. For those who got a chance to see this party we threw here, the biggest party in the city, we caused a disturbance. Needless to say, we caused a disturbance. So they want us to calm it down just a little bit. I don't know, though. I don't know if we can turn down for what, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. But like I said, we're doing radio in here. We reaching worldwide. Obviously, this is live. Everybody's going to see this. So, like I said, trying to think if I left anything out. I know I did. Oh, yeah, cost, of course. Well, please submit your music. When you do that, I'm going to shout you out, your social media information live on a broadcast. And obviously, we're recording these broadcasts, and we're going to play them again later on the site. So it's going to be archived. So it's never going to go away. So that's a good thing. For $10, get your music played, you know what I'm saying, mentioned on social media. And then when people review and like your music, you know what I'm saying, and enough people do that, then, of course, we'll bring you in for an interview. You know what I'm saying? If it makes sense for us to interview somebody who's getting some buzz, of course, we're not going to charge you for that because it's cross-promoting. But until then, you know what I'm saying, of course, it's $100 for a live interview, 10-minute interview, you know what I'm saying, play your music, get into the spin list. So that's basically how it works. What's going on, Donetta? What's going on, Cherie, my little sister, my beautiful little sister, you know what I'm saying, out there in Denver, Colorado, holding it down, 10 toes down, you know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Glad you're here checking me out at the Kigity factory. You can't really see it on the window right now because it's nighttime. I wish you could see that, but during the day when I go live, you'll be able to see it loud and clear. You know what I'm saying? So I just wanted to do that right now before I got into anything else. I wanted to talk about the independent artists during this segment because that is literally the focus of our movement right here. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, I'm an independent artist. That's how I did whatever I did. I was able to do it independently. I don't want to boast about myself because that ain't really what this is about right here. But like I said, that's really the mission here, is to reach out to y'all, give y'all the opportunity. So can't nobody ever say, my whole career, nobody could ever say I didn't reach out, you know what I'm saying, to the independents. I've done that. I had a store in the mall, you know what I'm saying, in Fort Worth, Texas. For y'all who, you know, knew me from back then on my Facebook, a few of y'all do, you know what I'm saying, y'all know that, you know what I'm saying. I got pictures where I was reaching out to the kids, paying the rent. I'm paying, you know what I'm saying, $4,000 a month, you know what I'm saying, to be in here, you know what I'm saying, me and my team. So we doing that. We reaching out. Obviously, we could have just pushed our own music, you know what I'm saying, across the world, which we did South by Southwest, but we really didn't even do much, you know what I'm saying. We really just reaching out to everybody. That's why I'm producing, making beats, you know what I'm saying. Got a network, you know what I'm saying, got an agency where, you know what I'm saying, I got a talented artist by the name of Inca Faith, you know what I'm saying, and also Symbolic, be on the lookout for her, you know what I'm saying, Princess Cousin, you know what I'm saying, that's something that I got kind of, you know what I'm saying, I'm spoon feeding y'all with the information, you know what I'm saying, obviously, you know what I'm saying, Trigger Trey, you know what I'm saying, he's on deck, you know what I'm saying, El Jefe, of course. And, you know, like I said, I'm building a squad, you know what I'm saying? I got 2-3, you know what I'm saying, 4 jump man who's at Savannah State University. Shout out to him, you know, he's out there holding it down in college, you know what I'm saying? Also, I'd like to do a shout out to Donovan Gordon, you know what I'm saying, from Clark, Atlanta, you know what I'm saying? My first player signed to the Atlanta Rappers, you know what I'm saying? He was the D2 runner-up player of the year, you know what I'm saying? He's also dope at music. I heard a couple of his tracks during his highlights. So you'll be seeing and hearing from him soon. Of course, he's going to be getting some professional offers, which also he's going to be signing an agency agreement with us, you know what I'm saying? So that's what we do, you know what I'm saying? You see right here on the website, click the link. Just you're going to need to. I know a lot of people say click the link all the time, but I really mean it. if you want to keep up with the information of what's going on, because you don't got to listen to it, you can literally go look at it. And if it's a lot on there, you might need to listen to it so you can kind of make sense of it for y'all who ain't really tech savvy, if you will. I try to make it as simple as possible, but we got a lot going on, so it's hard to make it just look simple when I wanted everything right there. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? So that's what that is. Right now, I'm gonna just be playing our music in house, you know what I'm saying? Because we got a lot of it. I'm gonna play the hit song. So only y'all get the sneak peek. If y'all here listening live, that's the only way y'all can hear this. I don't really like to leak music, you know what I'm saying? Because I like to be real strategic with it. But I'm gonna leave y'all with something real quick on this little segment break. You know what I'm saying? This song's real special. It's called 17. You know what I'm saying? So, man, I can't. What am I talking for? What am I talking for? Ain't no reason.
Shout out to that boy, Kigity, from the ghetto, I grew up, I touch. They know I came from the ghetto, now I'm counting books. And now it does, but y'all can't come with us. When I was down, when I had them, y'all wasn't down with us. And now I love my business, I love my business. You put your bitch, you put your chick, all I love my business. In the game, like cheating, I can change eyes. But y'all ain't getting busy, cause it takes time.
If y'all want to leave comments, you know what I'm saying? I'm looking at the screen the whole time I'm here. You know what I'm saying? Don't be shy. You know what I'm saying? We're here to reach out. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Dre the Millionaire on this track. He did his thing. Check it out on that track. That's me featuring my brother. You know what I'm saying? Straight from the ghetto. Since I was 17. Straight from the ghetto. Go up quick. 17. When they was telling me, I'm looking at you, fuck all my enemies. I'm just playing on my clips, I know they envy me. Back in the day, I used to slay them blacks back to back. Didn't have a choice, but them was easy racks, and that's a fact. She took a gun and started talking the gap, and I'm in the trap straight, whipping the back, bringing it back. I've been grown so long, really been in these streets. I've been on so long, people keep telling me I linked up with a real one. Now we family. We on the come up together. Pray for our freedom. All right. So like I said, y'all artists, that could be y'all. You know what I'm saying? And it does a lot. You know what I'm saying? When you can hear something that's dope, that's just off the audio. That ain't even an internal speaker. That's like just hearing it and it sound good. So when you got something you feel good about, and that's just a rough draft too. You know what I'm saying? That's just a rough draft. So like I said, man, I'm not bragging, I'm not boasting, but right now we got a lot of music, so it's not a problem having a radio station. And obviously, if y'all chime in, it's just going to be more spins and recognition for y'all. You know what I'm saying? And if not, then, enjoy the music and stay tuned in. We got a lot to entertain y'all with. Trust me. Stay tuned. You know what I'm saying? This ain't going to, I've been doing this radio. I've been having this radio vision the whole time since FacebookRealTalk.com. And speaking of FacebookRealTalk.com, yeah, you know what I'm saying? I own that name, FacebookRealTalk.com. You know what I'm saying? Facebook trying to come after me for that name. We ain't giving it up. They have to pay me for that. You know what I'm saying? So, FacebookRealTalk.com, not right now, but in the next couple of days, it's going to be another domain. Y'all can listen to my radio show. You know what I'm saying? I've been doing radio for a minute. It's just I've been doing the music, so I didn't really have time to do it. You know what I'm saying? Dedicatedly, because I was making enough money with my music, and I was trying to get a legacy started, which I've done. You know what I'm saying? So now I can complete the you know what I'm saying, the mission. You know what I'm saying, that I started out to do. You know what I mean? So this ain't going nowhere. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be big. It's gonna be huge. You know what I'm saying? And then, you know, so just stay tuned. You know what I'm saying? I know there's a lot of artists out there, producers. You know what I'm saying? You do business with us, it's gonna pay off. Because I know a lot of y'all who, it ain't that many people on my Facebook, but for the people who've been on my Facebook, all you've seen me do is grow. You know what I'm saying? From day one. So, and I'm still young. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, you know, just plug in with us. That was this segment. You know what I mean? So now I want to go to my third segment, which is back to the entertainment world. You know what I'm saying? Again, if you want to call it that, some of this is I don't even know if entertainment is just news that people like to talk about. You know what I'm saying? So really, you know what I'm saying, this has been already a pretty good episode. If I wouldn't say so myself, I could just feel the vibe. I could feel the energy. You know what I'm saying? I could feel the people who I see that's checked in on this broadcast, and like that's what's so awesome about this on Facebook, because I've never just accepted random people. You know what I'm saying? I've never done that. So like everybody, even though it's a few people, I know what y'all mean to me. You know what I'm saying? And this is, I can feel y'all energy and y'all support. You know what I'm saying? And I'm ready to take this to the next level. It's a lot that we're doing. And I'm excited to be able to do that. I'm excited to be in a position to be able to do this at the same time. My prices are never too high, because I understand what it's like. You know what I'm saying? So you don't have to worry about, because I'm here in Hollywood, that you're not gonna be able to afford to work with us. The only way you're not gonna work with us is if you hating on us and you just trying to compete for whatever reason. It's ridiculous to try to compete with people who reaching out to you. You know what I'm saying? That's never what you want to do. If people are already reaching out to you, you know what I'm saying, then you know, be able to recognize that, and teamwork make the dream work. You know what I'm saying? And I understand that. I understood that through playing sports. You know, you might not like somebody, but you know, if they doing their thing, you know, respect them, and you know, there's enough money to be made out there for everybody. You know what I'm saying? And the real talent going definitely rise to the top always anyway. You know, because a lot of that is destiny anyway. If you destined for success, you're gonna reach that regardless of who trying to stop you. Like, it's not gonna happen. So you know what I'm saying. So I realized that, and that's why I'm here. You know what I'm saying. So next thing, I'm gonna go ahead and get into the next segment and talk about this issue, even though it's sort of disturbing. I know a lot of y'all heard about the R. Kelly situation. I didn't want to believe it, you know what I'm saying? But it's kind of hard not to take it seriously when you read what you've been reading about this man year after year. It's one of those situations where you have, you know, a legend who we all like, listen to their music. It's like we just don't want to look at them in a certain way. But, you know, it is what it is. You know, I'm going to tell it like I see it, you know. Basically, how, you know, I'm going to just get straight to it. I guess they say that the man's been keeping, you know, a bunch of women in his house, you know, one in Atlanta, one in Chicago, doing the same, basically hostage, holding them hostage, if you will, taking away their cell phones and giving them all one cell phone, telling them that, you know, they can only be in communication with him, and basically, you know, acting out his sexual desires on film and with them, and you know, they have to ask him to eat, they have to call him daddy, and I guess I don't know who, I guess one of his assistants, correct me if I'm wrong, but I guess one of his assistants had told authorities about this situation. I guess who's no longer working for him, one of his maids or janitors or whatever, I don't know, but that's who was leaked out the information about what he's doing. I guess they felt like it was a problem somebody needed to know. Only thing was, I guess after the investigation, there really wasn't much they could do, because each of these women was over the age of 21, and only one of them was over 30, and I think the rest of them was like 21, 19, and 18, and everything like that. So I don't know, but I just feel like I read it and it was disturbing or whatever. I don't know what to say about it. It's just, sometimes it takes me a few days to really let something sink in and see if especially if it's not my business. But, you know, obviously if I'm doing radio, you know, it makes sense to talk about these things because everybody else talking about it. So why wouldn't I? And obviously y'all see that I have the last name Kelly. And just for y'all to know, you know, it was said that he is a distant cousin of mine. It's just that that's not something that my immediate family has ever claimed. You know, it just, you know, goes from my grandparents, my great uncles, and, you know, it's just they, you know, was a very spiritual family. we are a very spiritual family. So, and even myself, it really wasn't accepted with the music, the secular music, when you take that on as a career. So needless to say, obviously R. Kelly was not, he was not embraced as a family member by most of the family, and because of his secular journey. And then of course, after all the, predatory, sexual predatory things against young women, that obviously didn't help. So he's not nothing that ever, he was never at the family. Matter of fact, one family reunion in Chicago I went to, I was about 6. And so even though I be denying it, like, okay, any connection to him, is like, I don't deny it. I just don't really talk about it. You know what I'm saying? I don't really talk about it, but at this point, I've already told a few people, because it's like, why would I deny one of my family members? Of course, you don't want to do that, and I wouldn't want nobody to do that to me. So it does make it difficult to talk about, just because I don't know what's going on. You know what I'm saying? I don't talk to him. Maybe one day I will. He's out here in Atlanta. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of people encourage me to reach out to him. And I guess y'all can give y'all opinions of what y'all think about the situation. I really don't know what to say about it. Besides the fact that, I mean, it's like I said, if they're grown women, making decisions to leave their homes and have a life with him where they taken care of, they feel like maybe they don't got to work, they don't got to do certain things. Maybe it's working out for them. You know what I'm saying? And who are we to judge that? You know what I'm saying? I did see something about the physical abuse. If they're being physically abused, then obviously that's not cool. I don't know what's going on with that, but it's none of my business to get into it, besides the fact that it's already been reported in tabloids. And if it's reached tabloids, then of course we all talking about it anyway. So other than that, like I said, feel free to comment on that if you feel the need to. Without any further ado, what I would like to do is to get into sports. Finally, you know what I'm saying? Finally, I get to end this. I'm ending it off with some sports talk. And before that, though, I'm gonna play some more music real quick. Go to a short little segment break. Feel free to call in 404 583 1640. You know what I'm saying? Oh yeah. Speaking of sports, if I got kids that's in the Atlanta area or don't want to mind coming to the Atlanta area, I will be doing basketball camps, you know what I'm saying, every day this summer. You know what I'm saying? So just click on the link on video tutorials. I will be also offering web tutorials, you know what I'm saying, for basketball skills, tryouts for the pro team, everything like that's going to be available. Shout out to that man right there that just joined Facebook Live, Steve Thomas. He was my high school coach. If that man wouldn't have let me run that team, my senior year, obviously none of this would have came about. So gotta pay condolences to that man for that. You know what I'm saying? Big shout out, holding it down in Denver, Colorado. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to all the Thomases. You know what I'm saying? DQ, Steve Thomas, everybody out there, Coach Harge. You know what I mean? We out here in Atlanta. Like I said, basketball camps right here in this facility in the back. We got the basketball court set up. You know what I'm saying? So I'm able to do the individual skills workouts, camps, tryouts for the team. ABA, Atlanta Rappers, you know what I'm saying? Click the link, buy tickets. It's going to be lit, you know what I'm saying? Clayton State University is where we'll be playing this year. And we do have a contract in the works with NBC. It's been a long time coming, but I'm glad that that's headed our way, you know what I'm saying? We already got the contract with ESPN, you know what I'm saying? So this is going to be dope. For the first time in a long time, the ABA is back for real, the way it's supposed to be. Or else I wouldn't be involved with it anyway. I don't got no reason to do nothing small. You see where I'm at out here in Hollywood. Parking lot's going to be, and this is what's today? What is Tuesday? Today, Thursday. You know what I'm saying? A weekday. Wait, we lit out here in the A. So I'm about to go to a segment break. About to go. Let's play a track for y'all. Like I said, if you're an independent artist, you want to get in the spin, click the link, hit us up, inbox us. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to think. I know I got something special for y'all. What should I play? Matter of fact, I'm going to just play some instrumentals. I'm going to play instrumentals so that way y'all independent artists on here listening, y'all can think of something y'all want to rap to. You know what I mean? I'm going to save, you know what I'm saying, the music until people who actually ready to get their music played. You know what I'm saying? Let's stick with these beats real quick. I'm going to play this one hard. This one's some street shit right here. Yeah. What I'm gonna do, y'all, I'm gonna go ahead and cut this episode. You know what I'm saying? Where it's at right now. Went for about 40 minutes, but you see what's happening. This was the first episode, so you know what I'm saying? Facebook Real Talk is back. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Kigity Factory Radio, Atlanta Rappers, atlrappers.com is the link to the website, atlrappers.com. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna be able to see an archive of all these shows. We in here. We ain't going nowhere. Money. We out of here. Yeah. Thank y'all for tuning in. Every day we're going to be doing this, man. Every day we're going to be doing it.